Hey everybody, so I decided to do a get ready with me today. So I just wanted to say, last night while 4:30 in the morning, because I had a super long nap after work, I'm just exhausted these days. Like, I've been working more than usual, few longer shifts. I did one late night into one early morning, so this week's been just, I've been in kind of a fog, and you can tell, like, I am so sacked out. I'm so sacked out. And I'm so stressed, and I'm so, like, physically, mentally exhausted, and I just needed the day. And I'm so glad it's finally my self-care Thursday, and I am not working today, and yay. Yay for that, because I am just, I'm done. I'm just done for a few days. So anyway, last night, I ended up coloring my hair. Can you tell that this is not my shade? It should have been. This is more my natural hair color, yet it went, like, light brown, mousy brown on me. So not too impressed with that. You know, I kind of try to go by this, and most brands are okay, but now I've got this box yet to go through, so I guess I'll just live with it. But when my roots start coming out, it'll definitely show. It'll show very vibrantly. So let's just get into this. I have decided, I also started redoing my nails last night, so I'm going to finish that today at some point. So I'm going into this Moods palette. I wasn't going to. I was going to actually use this as a Christmas gift for one of my girls, but the other day when I did that, like, camo look, sort of, I really needed a decent green, and I didn't have one. So I found this one, which worked amazing, so I'm like, fine, this is mine then. Then I'm keeping it, but yesterday, I kind of was a little late to the game, but didn't quite miss it. Ipsy Glam Bag Plus choice for December, and this showed up again in one of my choices, one of my 3 choices, so I ordered another one. I don't know if I'll get it in time for Christmas, because my friend is not always able to get to the border to pick stuff up, but if he does, bonus. If he doesn't, either an IOU to one of the girls, or it's going to end up being in a giveaway in the future, because obviously I don't need 2 of the same palette. But here is this, and I did a swatch of these today. I didn't do a swatch of them when I opened them in my Ipsy bag for October, so here is the swatches. As you can see, they are not super pigmented. They are the shimmers, they're not really even glitters. The shimmers are more pigmented than the mattes, but they're okay, and that's okay, because I don't, like, I want to go a little brighter, but I don't want to go, like, super dark. And those 2 shades on the bottom, as you can see in that picture, are actually highlighters. What do I know? You know, this, I don't know if the cover said anything, but we're gonna go in with that. So anyway, let's just get started. I can sit there and chit chat forever. So what I like to do, and I don't know if you remember if you watched that video, but I found these 2 foundations in the dumpster. These are brand new in box still. They had said they're open, but I wasn't too worried about a foundation because it's in a squirt bottle usually. So, oh shoot, hang on, I totally forgot my beauty blender. That helps me absolutely nothing. Okay, so I got my beauty blender, which definitely needs a good cleaning already. Another task for this weekend, but I have been using the heck out of these. My other one's actually showing little pieces like that too. I don't know how I did that, but I guess they just wear out over time. But I got a 6-pack of these, I believe, or a 4-pack from Beauty Bakery, and I really love these, so this is my favorite beauty blender. And I almost skipped a step. I was gonna just jump right into the foundation, but I'm actually gonna use this Tarte Double Duty Beauty primer, Shape Tape primer. See, there we go, actually focused. And it says hydrating primer, and it doesn't say it's just for the eyes, so I'm really hoping this is for the face and I don't turn into a ghost. So there it is. It's a white, so let's see what that does. Oh no, it's like very thin, very thin. So anyway, let's just chit chat. It's about me. You know what, this actually smells a little bit like coconut. So I used the Wander Beauty gold eye masks today. I was trying to take down some of my puffiness in my eyes today. I need a bit more of the primer. Some of the puffiness in my eyes today. I'm just so tired, right? It just is what it is. It's the nature of the job right now. You know, our whole region is an outbreak, and my workplace is no different than any other at the moment. And it's not even that I'm working in healthcare. Like, I work in healthcare, like y'all know, or that you may know. Like, I even notice across the street, like, when cars don't move from the apartment block for over a week, it's like, oh no. I just feel so bad for everybody that's having to deal with it in an illness kind of way. Like, if you're asymptomatic, obviously you're not going to have the symptoms and the sickness. I feel bad for the people that are sick, that are like, it's just horrible to think about. It's horrible to see. It's just not a good. So those of you that really don't take it seriously, please do. Like, it may not affect you. You may be a healthy person. Okay, I'm going to be using my Tarte setting powder. I do this in between. I like to set my primer because I do have a combination to oily skin. I just haven't quite learned how to use this yet. Like, this is my Beauty Bakery contour brush, and I like to use it for my setting powder because I just pat it on. You know what? I may do things wrong. Please don't correct me, because I probably won't change the way I do things unless it's like really bad. Yes, I'm using my camera at the moment to look. I do have my mirror here, which I'll use for the eyeshadow and eye stuff. Anyway, so I want to actually show you one more thing. I had Botox a month and a half ago, but I've been so tired and stressed that I think I've been crunching my eyes a lot, and that line is showing up again sooner than... Why did I just bang my face with that? Anyway, it's showing up sooner than it should have. It should have lasted 3 to 4 months, and it's not. My fault. I gotta relax a little bit. At least in the camera, I can see my shiny spots, and that's what I'm like targeting. So I'm gonna let that sit for a second and just show you what I'm gonna do next. So I'm gonna use these two that I found in the dumpster. One is thin, one is thick, and it seems the two together gives me the color I need. So this pure, and I usually like don't mix enough. It almost feels like a BB cream. So this is the thicker of the two, and this Infallible L'Oreal. Maybe if I shook it up, it wouldn't be so thin. It might have been because it was cold outside in the box in the dumpster, but do you know what? I really am regretting the fact that I missed out on... I was trying to do a full face of makeup from e.l.f. and of course it was the US side of it, but they had such amazing Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals, and I worked so much and I was just too tired. Oh, I'm gonna need my actual mirror for this one. I was so tired and I had stuff in my cart and I just wasn't getting back to it. Oh man, it's like so much. Look at that. And then all of a sudden, sale was over and I missed out. I really, it's because I just drank coffee. I really am regretting that I didn't take the time to just do it. But whenever I get home from work, I am just exhausted. So I got to make my boys supper, or my son. My oldest hasn't been around. It was just his birthday yesterday. He's 19. Yeah, come home, make supper, eat, and then I crash. I just like straight, look at that sacky eye. I just straight out crash, and then I'm gone for hours. And then I wake up, sometimes I go right back to sleep, and sometimes I stay up a bit, and like last night, because I think I knew today, I getting myself comfortable, sorry. I think because today I knew I had the day off, I didn't force myself back to sleep. Like, having those evening naps really is not the best plan because it screws you up, right? It just screws a person up. Should have brought a clip here too, but too late. I'm just gonna have to work around the hair issue. Yeah, so that's my life these days. Just work and sleep, work and sleep, work, eat and sleep, shower, of course. Because it seems the laundry is never ending because in my workplace, of course, it's an outbreak, so we have to clean our clothes, wash our clothes immediately. There's no throwing things into a laundry hamper and waiting for laundry day. It's get in the house, start the washer, and then shower. See, the one problem I always have is because I have such a deep indent in my nose here. It's like, I do that, and then I kind of like, I don't know. Whatever works, right? Whatever works. But I'm really happy I found this in the dumpster. It seems, I can never find my shade range, and nobody seems to really be able to find. I don't want to go like too yellow, too brown, too dark, too light. I think I've kind of figured it out with these two right now. Now in winter, and especially with work, I feel like I want makeup on, but I want light coverage. So I was leaning towards getting a few BB creams from e.l.f., the e.l.f. site, and I missed that boat. It really sucks. It really does. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my little one of my tiny little tarts. I don't know which one I grabbed, but it really doesn't matter. I am just gonna work on getting that focusing thing right. So remember, I got these just like the other day, basically. So like I said too, I don't like go crazy with it. It seems less is more for me. Like, I'm not going for like a full coverage thing. Yes, I do that. I don't know why. It probably looks horrible. It's like something that I do on my chin to lighten it up, and do a little bit on my cheeks. I don't know why. It's just, in the end, it's how I like the look. So, ooh, I like that the tart blends so amazingly. Really, it does. So I just like to really, it's not, well, it is a coverage thing, but it's also a brighten up the eyes thing, because I am just, you know, when you don't get sleep, you don't get sleep, and that's just what the thing is. So anyway, let's get back on. So another issue or worry of mine this year, or reality, I should say, it's not even a worry issue or whatever. Reality is that I likely will not be able to see my kids and my grandkids for Christmas, because of the nature of my job and restrictions that are in place. So I'm trying to figure out exactly, see, I had it in my chin crease. I really need to figure out what I can do to make Christmas special for them. Like, and that's gonna be another weight on my shoulders. I want, what that was, dry skin stuff from doing my nails. I don't know. They are used to, actually, we have been doing this for years and years and years, it feels like, where my kids all come home Christmas Eve. We do like Christmas Eve. We don't do a separate Christmas Eve. We just do, I have pajamas for them and little whatever, a tiny little gift. My grandkids and my daughter stay over for night. My sons were still home, my two youngest, and then my oldest son would just come and then come back the next morning, because he lives in the basement suite. He rents the basement. But it's a tradition, and now I don't know if I can have that tradition this year. I guess it depends on everything, but I'm even thinking, even if restrictions lift, can I continue that tradition, like, safely, because of where I work? I don't think I can. So I don't know. I've got 101 things on my mind. I don't want to be a Danny Downer right now. Like, I'm just setting it all, not really baking it. I shouldn't have done that on my eye. I'm actually going to have to get up and get my eye primer. Now that I'm messing around with this, I realized I left that in the bathroom. Oh well. Anyway. I am not a fan of the dewy look, even though my setting spray is called dewy. I guess that's as dewy and shiny as I'll let my face get. because I've always suffered with oily skin. So I've seen enough of that in my lifetime. I don't need to do it up that way anymore. I like the matte look. It just looks cleaner to me. I think I got it all. I probably did that whole thing. Anyway, I'm gonna go get my eye primer and then have a few sips of coffee, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am not a fan of being like up close and personal to the camera. Anyway, the Stuck On You Beauty Crop Eye Primer, I am definitely a fan. I am a fan. I like it a lot. So, as you can see, I've got that much in there, right? And I've got another one coming, so I guess I am good for eye primer for a very long time. But I used it about 3 times this week just for work, just to quickly do what I had to do for my eyelids. And then it did work amazing. It worked amazing. I'm so impressed with it because my eyeshadow didn't budge. And I used different eyeshadows. I didn't have any go-to, just how I was feeling that morning at 4:30 in the morning. And it probably didn't matter how crappy the palette was, because I mean, there's palettes that I'm gonna say are great. Are they really great? They probably aren't really great. They are just what they are. But I'm not sure why I prime so high. I never bring my eyeshadow up that high really, but I do like to bring it in the corners a little bit. Anyway, what was I saying? I forget. Oh yeah, I may say they're great because I really like I may really like the color story, I may really like the packaging, all of the above, right? I'll just do whatever. I'll look at it and be like, I love this. And no matter what, I'll make it work. Like, it may not be my go-to, something I grab for daily, but I'll definitely use them in between. So anyway, oh yeah, I really got it in that one. The only thing I do know is after you laid it down, don't rub around on it too much. That's the only problem I have, is not touching it after the fact if it looks like I maybe screwed up a little bit. So I showed you the color story. So I want to go bright today. So I'm probably going to get into like the purple and the blue and the pink, maybe a little of the yellow. I'm going to just have a kaleidoscope of colors going on my eyes. And I just want to show you one thing. I bought this at AliExpress, or on AliExpress. I think I had it in one of my AliExpress videos, and one of my, I think her name is Awin? Yeah, Awin? Over the pond YouTubers that I like. She does a lot of AliExpress beauty stuff, and she had just got one of these, and I was like, oh yeah, works great for brush cleaning. Works amazing. So I don't know if this brush is really dirty anymore. I already did a clean of it, but we'll do a short review here and see if it pulls anything more off there. See? It just pulls it off clean, and that's awesome. Like, that's an awesome little tool to have. I don't have any like brush cleaners specifically, but I like that. So like I said, the mattes are not really matte. I'm thinking I'm gonna go, I don't know what to do. I'm thinking I'm gonna take the purple shimmer and bring that in my crease and see how that works. I would like to go matte, but whatever. It is what it is today. We're just gonna do what we want because I'm not going anywhere anyway. So this is why I call this a packer brush. And I don't know why I always sit down on uncomfortably and then I have to readjust myself. Anyway, I call this a packer brush because that's what I do with it. I take it and I pack it in, and then I'll take my shader or blender. That is the shader, I guess, according to most people. I'm just gonna give it a little swipe because I used a lot of browns yesterday on it, so I don't want to really mess up. See, it's not, and it's not even that I was like, it just doesn't come off very pigmented, the Smooths palette. But do you know what? I'm not always in for a very dark, dramatic look, so this is probably just perfect for the way I like to do my makeup. I'm I'm going to build it. It is definitely buildable. It's working out that way anyway. The only thing I forgot I wanted to do, because when I use darker colors or potentially darker colors, I also have that tape that I bought, not tape, that glue stuff for my nails. I've actually been using it instead of putting a piece of tape there like some people do, just to keep that line clean. I have been using that glue stuff, and it's awesome because afterwards I just peel it off and it looks great. Oops. So I'm going to pack some into the other eye. So what is everybody's plans for Christmas? Like, is this whole pandemic taking away choices for you too? Like, maybe give me some ideas of how you're going to make it work if it is, or what you're thinking of, because I'm so brain dead these days. I really need some solid ideas, or else I'm going to drive myself crazy with trying to figure it out. I always put everything on myself, like it's always on me, and I don't know why I do that. Because I'm the mom. That's why I do that. I'm mom. Moms are supposed to take care of business. I've been single momming it for a very long time, so I really don't put a lot on my kids as far as figuring. I'm surprised it's applying with the brush. It's applying not too bad. And I might actually do this with the yellow too, to pop that a bit, because you know I'm not happy with the yellow. I mean, I could do it with the pink that I just put on too, because that really didn't pop that much. I hope I'm not getting the mirror in the way, because I'm not looking at my phone as much as I should. So the yellow is a matte. I'm not sure if tapping it in will pop it much more, but oops, there we go again, banging it on the table. I feel like a unicorn. I feel like a unicorn. So I'm just gonna wipe my fingers off inside my shirt, because that's what I do. Didn't bring a makeup cleaner with me besides for my brushes. So I am going to blend this a little bit. And yes, I know I am not doing things completely right. I'm just gonna blur the lines a little bit between the colors there. The vibrant colors anyway. But I don't want to lose that pop of blue on my eyelid. Has to stay. Has to stay just like that. Now I'm going to go in with some more purple just to darken that up a bit. And yes, I do not like to bring my eyeshadow. Like, I have hooded eyes, but I don't like to bring it up super high, because then I just feel like I'm wearing a mask. So I have a few really like favorite go-to YouTubers out there that I watch a lot of makeup tutorials on and unboxings. So one of them is Manny Moao. I don't know how to say it. He is funny, and this is what I gravitate towards, because I just like to have positivity and quirkiness and happiness around me. Now I have another one, Truly MKE. He just found me actually the other day. I made a comment and I joined his channel, and I love watching him. So those are two of my favorite quirky makeup guru, influencer, or YouTubers, whatever you want to call them. I also love watching Abadabs. I'm going to actually link them all below because they're all great. Abadabs, I love watching her too. She's so entertaining. Like, what's not to love about a little entertainment in life, right? But she gives true reviews. When she starts laughing at herself, I can't help but start laughing. It's like, it's contagious, right? It's like, she doesn't edit it all out, and I absolutely love that. And I know I do a lot of editing, but that's usually just to cut a video down to like a decent time frame or whatever. Like now, we've already gone for 20 minutes, and I've only got my eyeshadow and base done. So if you're still with me, thanks so much. If you're not, I'm sorry I'm taking so long, but it is a get ready with me video, so So I will probably do another video later. I'm actually going to be having a review on a local company that just started up. I'm not even sure, 2 months ago maybe. Bath Butts. She is a co-worker of mine. It is CBD, THC, and hemp bath products. So you'll want to see that, and I'm going to have a little giveaway in that one too. So let's just get back to my makeup. Now I want to blur this out, but I don't really have a good shade to do that with without bringing a lot of color up. So I might just, I'm just going to try to blend it up and see if that does the trick. I guess I could use one of those highlighters. I want to still keep the purple there, but at the same time, I don't want to add another harsh or bright shade to my eyes right now. So yeah, I am a mom of 4, ages 28, 26, 19, and 15. All amazing kids. Every one of them. Every one of them. Can you say that? Got too many kids on the go. Every one of them's amazing. And then I have 3 grandkids. I believe 9. She had them bang, bang, bang almost. So 9, 11, and 12. And their birthdays are all around the same time. They're all in June, except, well, they're 2 are in June, end of June. 1 is in July. My youngest son is in July, like July 4th, born on the 4th of July. And his dad is from California originally, so very fitting. And then the rest are winter babies, like December, January, February. Anyway, my eyeliner, I like to start at the mid-lid. Because if I start over here, I always happen to get a thicker line than I'm intending to do. Like that. Did you just see what I did? Okay. I'm not going to concern myself with you guys. I'm going to concern myself with fixing what I just did. And seeing if I can... You know what? When I do screw up, usually mascara fixes all problems. My visual impairment does not help the situation much. That's why I wish I had a handheld. This one is a double-sided table mirror. I wish I had a handheld magnetic or magnifying mirror for doing my makeup. It would make life a little easier. Especially if I'm doing something for YouTube. Okay. I may have to use some eyeshadow to fix that up a bit because I really went a little bit crazy on that side. Although, yeah, you can definitely tell it's higher up here. Oh, dear me, dear me. And I have not even attempted winging. I will one day, but today is not that day. Actually, it's not too bad, but I'm going to tap some eyeshadow in there anyway. Just to fix it just a tad. My sister's at Costco right now asking me if I want something, so I'm going to have to answer her back if I'm going to want something. Clean the brush. Yeah. So I don't know. That's my life in a nutshell right now. Oh, sorry, I didn't finish my family tree. So I've got my 4 grandkids. Told you the ages. So the oldest is a boy, the 2 youngest are a girl. My oldest is a girl, my 3 below her are boys. And then I have the new grandbaby from September, and that's a little girl. Her name is Wednesday. And I really have not been able to see her much since birth. And it's kind of sad because they're downstairs. Like, they rent the basement and I can hear her. She's coming into that cooing and talking stage. Like, making noises and I can hear it, and it's like, it's heartbreaking. It's just, I don't want to start getting teary-eyed now while I'm putting makeup on, but I sure having problems with that right now. And you can't help but hear her, like she's down there, she's living life. They're living life down there, and it's so close yet so far away. It's, so now I overdid it covering the eyeliner on this side. I think I fixed it up okay. So I'm going to, and I also forgot my other mascara. Wow. Oh, I got my eyebrow stuff. Okay, a lot of people do the eyebrows off camera. So this again is one that I got from the dumpster. Brand Pure again. So I actually find this works pretty well for my eyebrows. And I use the thick end more than I do the thin end. Like, I just literally color them in because it's not that they're horribly sporadic. I do find that I have quite a huge gap though between the two. And I'm not going to color that in ever. That looks just ridiculous. But I don't know. I think that this works works really well for me, but it just cleans it up, right? Cleans it, darkens it a bit, which is what the goal is. So that's undone, that's done. And then I'll take my little brush. It's not a spoolie, a little brush, and just brush it through. And to me, it's just kind of like cleaning it up. I don't know, pushing it in, moving it around. That's what it's. So I almost always mess up my mascara. And here comes my dog. I always mess up, get it here, there. Learned a trick online with the Q-tip to be able to get that off. So I'm pretty happy to have found that. Yeah, after I'm done this, I'm going to dig out some Christmas decorations, I think, and let the dogs live life. But I'm going to go get my other mascara, so I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the other mascara I use until it dries up. Let's see if it'll... I wish one of my... I'm just going to get rid of my message there. I wish one of my phone cameras would focus properly, but it does not. Anyway, it's coming to the end of its life, so it's starting to get clumpy, but I always wipe it down. But I don't use 3 or 4 mascaras, I use 2. I'll use one kind of like a base, and then I'll use the other to... So this one I believe is a thickening mascara, amplified. So far it works to give me a decent lash, most days anyway. As long as I do it upright, right? I don't often go bottom lash because I usually make a horrid mess, but I'm gonna try today. Just a little bit. Because I actually have really long lower lashes, so if I go too much into it, it looks like almost like a veil. It looks a bit much. But anyway, got that in there. I think I got a clumpy spot on here, but I'm not going to worry about that now. Okay, I'm going to quickly do my contour and blush. I am no pro at bronzer, so I decided I'm going to use the Phase Zero. A little bit dirty. Still dirty. This packaging really takes the fingerprints fast. So anyway, I'm going to use the Phase Zero, so I'm going to definitely go in with the peachy blush and this. And I did not bring... I forgot to do my powder. That's fine. And I'm going to use the highlighter from the Moods palette to finish this look. So, I think I mentioned before too, I like to tap it in before I start working it in. So, that is just how I like to do it. And then I'll like maybe bring it up. I'll bring it a little bit up that way. I didn't even think about contouring the nose. You know what? Forgive me for my tired brain today. This is going to be a long video as it is. So back to work. So I worked my 6 days that I picked up. It wasn't my 6 days. I usually work no more than 3 in a row. So that was a really long stretch. I wasn't used to working that many days in a row, and that's fine. And then I was making it known that, you know, I needed to rest. I needed a day off. And one of my coworkers got really bitchy about it. And she said something, and I didn't catch what she said, but I was like, do you know what? My life doesn't belong to my job. I have a life beyond work. Yes, and I've been helping out as much as I can, and I think I've, like, done decent at that. Like, giving more than I could, really. And you know what? We all were. We were all trying to step up and give as much hours as we could. And I've given them more than I could, really. Like, I missed out on time with my boys for them. And just the fact that she had to, like, make some snarky comment that she wouldn't even repeat to me. Don't say it behind my back as I'm walking away. Like, nobody needs that on top of everything else yet. But she's known to be one of the people that's been there too long and probably should retire. Okay, there's always those people that should retire, and they just don't. Yeah, I like her usually, like most days. I'm just getting build up in my chin crease again. Anyway, I like her most days. I'm not going to sit there and complain about her. She's okay. She's a nice person, and I'm sure she's stressed too, but I can't. I need time. I need some time off. I had a breakdown, a mental breakdown over 10 years ago. It's probably about 13 years ago now. And if I know myself enough to know that if I do not take my time, things will go south fast. So I don't know. People need to watch what they say. That's all I'm thinking and saying. So I'm going to take this peach, which looks lighter in the camera than it is in real. It's not that light. So I'm just going to dab it in just for a tiny tad bit of color. Okay. Oh my gosh, did I just go crazy? Yes, I did. Let's do the same on the other side. Why don't we? Dab, 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 dab. Wipe it down a little bit this time. Although, wiping it down, see, and then people will take bronzers, right? And they'll go like, or contour powders. Is there a difference between a contour powder and a bronzer? I'm thinking not these days because I'm no pro, like I said, but it does seem like it's all in one. Like when people talk of bronzing. And then I do like to do my jawline because it kind of cuts it out a bit. And I have been stress eating also. So I've gained 10 pounds. Not happy. Oops. I'm not happy with those 10 pounds. Not at all. But you know what? It is what it is. Okay, now I'm done that. I'm going to get into that highlighter. And I'm going to use, I was going to bring a highlighter brush. So I also swatched the highlighters. I'll show you in the picture. So this has got a gold undertone and this is a pink. You can even see it in the palette a bit, right? I'm not into gold undertones, but I think for today, because I used that peach, I'll just pop it in there. I think the, oh my gosh, that's like crazy dark. I never highlight like that. And you probably can't see it, and they're probably thinking, Nikki, there's nothing there. Boop. It's gonna drive me crazy, people. I need to blend that out somehow. freaking out now. Especially since I am making. There's got to be a better way to apply this one. I usually like to tap it in, but it seems to want to stay exactly where I put it. So is it actually a highlighter? If it doesn't want to like work with me. And I'm going to do the lip liner, although I did not bring a lip sticker gloss. And I'm going to use this one again that I got the other day, the Plumping. I really like the color, and it's retractable. Nice. Nice that it's retractable. But like I've said in a past video, there's sometimes I do lip liners without a lip. Nothing more than a lip gloss is what I'll do. I don't even have that in front of me. So I was made an offer to be able to hunt this weekend, I guess. The only problem is I have not yet had my first deer, and I kind of need somebody with me, and I don't know what I would do if I actually got my deer. And are whoever is offering willing to help me with that? And I haven't got that answer back yet, so I don't know. I'm gonna go grab my lip gloss at least, do something with my lips, and then we'll be done this, and we'll be done this. Get ready with me, I guess. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I turned my ring light on just so you could see. I put some lip gloss on. I have been blessed with having colored lips. Some people don't have that. They have very pale lips, so with the lip liner, it's good. I'm sorry this video is super long, but it's a get ready with me. If you want to watch it all, you watched it all. If you don't, you don't. I may lose subscribers. I don't know. I don't know what causes it. Anyway, I turned the ring light on so you could see. Some people are blessed, absolutely blessed with natural beauty. I don't feel I am. I feel I need makeup. I always have worn makeup since age probably 9 already. I use this e.l.f. setting mist just now, and it is dewy. So I'm still kicking myself for missing on that e.l.f. sale. 40% off all these items I wanted. I could have done a full face of makeup for like under 40 bucks, but I would have tried to hit 40 so I could have got the free gift and all sorts of other things. But anyway, do you know what? I hope you all had a great day, and if you managed to watch through this whole hour-long video, I've never done a video this long. Thanks for watching anyway, and it was kind of nice letting you into my world a little bit anyways. I hope this video volume, everything is okay. I know my phone kind of sucks for that part. The GoPro's better, but I don't know what's wrong with that GoPro. It's just a pain in my butt lately, so I think I need to invest in a better vlogging camera to do my videos with. So have an amazing day, evening, weekend, wherever you're at in the world. I'm going to make another video because now I've done myself up, but I'm going to first go play with the dogs a little bit and get them out and about and have some out time. Go check my mail. Hopefully something's there. And I also do have an order, and I think it was from BoxyCharm pop-ups of sorts, or whatever they want to call it. So I do have this box of stuff that I'm going to end up going through with you, and that's it for that right now. So I will see you in my next video. Bye.